You appear to have something on your mind. What is it?
Harkon is dead.
What? Are you certain?
He died by my hand.
Then I see nothing preventing my return to Tamriel. Allow me to gather some of my things, and I'll head back to Castle Volkihar. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Hey, look, she's got some cure disease potion recipes. Yeah, I already knew that. And resist poison, immortal blood.
I'll return to Castle Volkihar as soon as I'm finished gathering my things.
Okie dokie. So we know that Durnavir is somewhere in here in the Soul Cairn. Where would he be? I mean, I guess I can kind of wiggle around here. He's got it. Found him. Hey, big guy. Hi. I'd,
Speak if you have aught to say worth the listening.
What? I'm genuinely lost on what he just said. But then again, with the translations I've done with Dova speech, it doesn't surprise me his sentence sounded so broken. For lack of better words, it just sounded broken. But you know, there's something I've been thinking about. And it involves my child here. What I'm thinking is maybe I should find him a father. Huh?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
This letter from a friend. This friend can bite my elven ass. That's not it. There it is. Really? There? I caused a stir there? Zerrus, you caused a bit of a stir in Darkfall Cave when you demonstrated the power of your Thum. Not everyone is anxious for the return of the Dragonborn. I, for one, desire to see you grow and develop your talents. Skyrim needs a true hero these days. You should turn your attention to Lost Valley Redoubt. I understand it holds a mysterious source of power that can only be unlocked by the Dragonborn. Sincerely, a friend. I defeated Alduin. What more do you people need from me? Jeez.
Oh, what is it?
Oh. Have you ever thought about getting cured of vampirism?
No. Why?
Look what it did to your family.
Even before that, we weren't the most normal family. We did worship a Daedra, remember?
If you want to cure yourself, I'll support you.
I'll speak to Falion. I've heard he knows about these things. I'm going to go away for a while. I'll meet you back home when I'm done.
I want to come with you.
I know you do, but this is something I need to do alone. I'll see you again. Soon.
No, come back! Okay. Now it's just me and Cicero. Great. You know what? I think this is for the best. What do you think? me!
Want to play a game?
Not right now.
Uh.
Jesus Christ. My son just scared the freaking tits off me. You know, maybe for the final leg of the journey, we should have someone else. Someone who, well, they can't necessarily die unless you cause it. Yeah. For the last leg of the journey, I know exactly who I'm going for.
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener.
Let me rearrange your equipment.
Listener? Oh, that tickles!
Okay, I'm going to take the dragon bone bow from him. And we'll give it to the new person. But we're gonna leave these with Cicero. As, of course, the parting gift. It's like, this is stuff I've given him. Zerrus' devotion, Zerrus' promise, and Zerrus' fury, as well as bloodthirst. He's used that for the longest time. You're dismissed. Return home.
Home again, home again! I'll return to the Night Mother straight away.
Farewell, Cicero. He went bald for a second. Hello.
An amulet of Mara? You're not married? Surprising.
Interested in me, are you?
I am. I'd be glad to stand by your side until the Divines take us. If you'll have me.
Ooh. Damn! That actually just kind of blew me out of the water on that one. I will. Together, then.
Together.
I've heard some rumors about you and Skjor.
And if you want to keep having ears, you'll pretend you didn't.
Is it not allowed?
Wait, I thought you were dead.
It's not exactly forbidden, but even so, it's not true. So that's that.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? You should be dead.
You still need to prove yourself, whelp.
You're supposed to be dead. What's happening?
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
You died in, like, episode 8!
Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger?
He died in episode 8! I'm terrified. This shouldn't be happening.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Oh my god. Okay, let's arrange our wedding. We need to go to Maramal in Riften. Good god, that... Oof. I don't even... No words can say how I feel about what just happened. You want to get married, and instead you find that someone has come back to life.
You want to talk to me?
Be careful.
After everything you've
The
done.
Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap.
It ain't true what they say about you and
jail.
the Dark Brotherhood, is it?
That was... I'm blown. I'm just blown. Marmal?
Welcome back to the temple, messenger.
I'd like to have a wedding at the temple.
You wish to be married? It's good to see love blossoming even during these difficult times. Your wedding will be held tomorrow, from dawn until dusk. Don't be late. You don't want to miss your own wedding.
I don't.
May you return to her benevolence in safety.
I guess we'll spend the night at the inn and wait for my husband-to-be? What the? Did you just grab my tit and then vanish? What the hell was that? I mean, my armor looks
Wake up,
pretty
my
nice.
boy. Drink to those who have fallen. May their souls find their way to Sovngarde.
Take it easy, Father. You're making a scene.
I'll rest easy when we've driven every last Imperial pig back across the Gerald Mountains. Now do me the honor I deserve as your father, and drink up!
Yes, Father.
You've had enough meat. Eat some
Why don't they
cheese.
listen?
If your allegiance lies with the
Why don't they do
Empire,
as I say?
we haven't much to discuss.
Maybe it's your breath. How should I know?
They always try to take advantage of me. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
I'll tell you one thing. If you don't make peace with them soon, you may get a walkout on your hands. Then we'll both be in trouble. Oh, it's you again. What in blazes do you want?
I just want to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I already know where my room is. Cicero's already kind of made everything, you know, awkward with all my travels. Alright, from dawn until dusk, so we'll sleep for 10 hours, which will be dawn. Looks like I arrived in Riften at the best time.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yep, now I need to attend my wedding. Excuse me. What? Oh god, those eyes. Reminds me of Juicy.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
I'm just running by you, lady.
You're not from around here. Imperial spy, perhaps?
Kiss my...
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Kiss my ass!
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
What is with these people? Here we go.
Ah, here's the blushing bride now.
I'm not moving.
Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do. Now and forever.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do. Now and forever.
Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
I guess we have our entire lives together now. Where should we live? I guess we have our entire lives together now. Where should we live? You could stay with me. You have children, though, don't you? We'll have to find somewhere with room for them, too.
How did you know? How about my house in Falkreath?
Then I'll see you at home.
How did he know? Should I be worried? What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's good to see you again, dear.
Can you show me to use two-handed weapons?
It's all in the swing. Let me show you.
Follow me. I need your help.
Let's not waste any time. We've stopped. What is it?
I need to ask. What was that?
Let's go.
And now, when my journey's end, I shall settle down at home. That is the plan. Provided, of course, I don't accidentally end up killing my husband with some friendly fire.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Oh yeah, dragons are still kind of a, I guess you could say, problem. Oop. I don't have any refined moonstone on me, that's fine.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
What happened? Why won't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then... the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
You owe me. Those cultists you brought here tried to kill me.
All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
Strange flora native to Morrowind have sprouted up in the ash that blankets the southern reaches of Solstheim. That's that weird little plant thing that my son gave me. How the fuck did my son manage to get that thing? He said he found it. Whoa.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
I sure hope so.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I'm looking for Mirak. Do you know him?
Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Why are you so suspicious of visitors?
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
Has security been an issue?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here, and we've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
What do your titles mean?
Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstein. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Raven Rock is purely a Dunmer settlement?
Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement, but the Empire decided to abandon it just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. When House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
What is the city of Blacklight?
How can you have Dunmer blood in your veins and have no knowledge of Blacklight?
Excuse me.
It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there.
The Argonians invaded Morrowind?
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmer needlessly lost their lives, and many more were exiled from their homeland.
You know who Mirak is?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Can you tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
Huh.
Giollan. I was starting to wonder what happened to him.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, I have the supplies you requested. But what? This load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again, and there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laeral. I'll see what we can do.
All right, Admiral. Don't worry about rushing it. Just pay me when you can.
This boat is really freaking noisy, and this guy's been hammering on a barrel for the past, 5 minutes. Excuse you.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our rules. Otherwise, you'll answer to the regular.
Well, this place is certainly interesting. Hi.
This may be the frontier, but we've still got rules. Break them and you'll wind up in the prisons.
Good to know. The Retching Netch.
I work for Mogrel. You got a problem, you talk to him.
Okay. Who are you?
Teldrin Serro, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
Not gonna lie, you have an interesting voice, but I cannot hire you. I'm traveling with my husband.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, my lady. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you.
He does.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sue Jammer that will ever grace your lips. Welcome to the Retching Netch, Outlander. What can I get you?
So what's the specialty of the house?
The finest Sujamma to cross your lips, friend. Me own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujamma. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it.
I can help spread the word.
I was kinda hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujamma and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you. If you're looking for a room or perhaps some libations, you've come to the right place.
Your inn has an unusual name.
There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujamma in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised.
Doesn't sound unusual.
Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground.
What? What did the netch do?
Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted.
Oh no!
Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick.
Now I get it.
True story, friend. True story.
That is hilarious.
Come back any time. My doors are always open.
I'm actually laughing so hard I've got a migraine. Have a drink. Oh my god, just have a drink. Flat out breaking the bottle on a poor netch. Ugh. That's hilarious. What's going on over here?
Here in his shrine.
Huh?
That they have forgotten.
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here?
I'm looking for someone named Mirak.
Mirak. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. But that makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years.
What? What does that mean?
I'm not sure. But it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there.
What are these people doing?
Building something, clearly. And yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish.
Have you tried to stop this?
Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on, and I would be unable to see how this all turns out.
What can you tell me about Morrowind?
When the city of Vivek was destroyed, it took decades for us to rebuild. We are still but a shadow of our glorious past, but someday we will rise again.
Huh.
That's that, then.
And when the world shall see...
What?
And when...
That seems inadvisable. Oh well, fascinating. By
What,
touching the... Ah, so you are able to resist the effect by exerting your will. Fascinating. I would not advise touching the stone again. The effects of
Here in
repeated
his
contact
shrine.
could be... Unless, of course, you'd like to contribute to my investigation. It could be very enlightening to observe you.
That they have forgotten.
Well, I guess I'll poke it in then. Whoop!
That seems inadvisable.
Here do you toil.
I can hear Mirak.
I wonder how long this effect will last.
Here
Perhaps
you
it is
reclaim.
permanent, as with the others.
Yeah, he's watching me.
Far from yourself.
That would be a shame. You are an interesting exception to the otherwise universal phenomenon.
Your eyes once were blinded.
Huh? Well, I let him observe me for a while, but that was Mirak
Our
talking to me.
hands once were idle.
It said Mirak. So,
Now through them does he speak.
huh? I don't like that. Also, there's a place that seems to already be marked on my map over here. What is that? Is that a netch over there? Is that thing a netch? Oh, there's another one. Those might be netches. Oh, look at that little thing. It's so tiny. It's kind of cute. Are you netches? Hi. Hello. Definitely interesting creatures. Woo! Yeah, I see it. Impressive. Let's call Barrow.
Ha! Found you.
Ow. Ow.
By Dagon, guys. You'll pay for that.
Excuse me, you say Dagon?
I'll cut you out.
I don't think you will. Oh, hi Vilcus.
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
I don't need to take anything. I'm giving you a new weapon. And maybe one of these so you have an infinite... Can I... Oh, come on. Do I really have to hold this all the way over? Speedy! I just want to give you one of these. Because then you'll have an infinite supply. Jeez. There.
Lead on then.
I intend to.
Captain promised me a life of adventure on the high seas. Instead, I'm stuck on
cesspit of an island.
Is someone there? I knew it.
Is someone there? Damn you!
Skyrim!
Woo! Oh my god, I almost just shot my husband. Woo. Amulet of Debella. Why do you have 2 of these? Weirdo.
If I can just stand up.
I'm not letting you die.
Suddenly, I feel much better. I'm going to put you down!
Thanks. You still have that dragon bone arrow?
What do you need to take?
No, you only fired the one. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, take these. You're gonna need them.
Lead on then.
Death brand. Huh. Ah, there we go. Another amulet of Mara. I don't need that anymore, though. Yeah, I just need my amulet of Talos now.
You haven't seen Crush's Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Why all the fuss over a simple pickaxe?
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Northern pickaxe.
Please, someone do something.
I'll fix it up right. You better. Kill him.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Hi.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
Missed me, bitch. Someone just say my money's on the big one. You do realize the big one is the dragon that's trying to eat us all?
Die, dragon!
Woo! Not every day you see a bunch of arrows flying up a dragon's butthole. Whoa, whoa, where's he going? Oh!
Said it couldn't be done. They said it, but they were wrong. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. The book in my dream showed me. Nothing to worry about. about it all. Touch the sky like a dragon.
What?
Touch the sky like a dragon.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, sir.
It's working. What?
They said it was impossible. They, not me, I knew. The book knew. It knows all, and I know all. All I need to know. To fly. They laughed. The others were afraid. Do not even try, they said. They said it was impossible. They, not me. The book is filled with knowledge. The book fills me with knowledge. Secret hidden knowledge. My knowledge. I must hide the knowledge. Hide it away deep inside. I will eat the book, a page at a time. Slowly. Slowly. I will become one with the knowledge contained on its pages. In its pages. In me. The knowledge of flight. They said it was impossible. Yeah. And you just bit the dust. Bit the ash, more like it. While everyone else was busy dealing with dragons, you were trying to fly. Hey, dude. That was weird.
Want to buy anything? Or just laugh at our misfortunes?
Gelda Sadri wants you to try his new drink.
Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here. His drinks are outstanding. Thanks. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods?
Gelda Sadri wants you to try his new drink.
Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with. Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
You looking for a handout or something?
No. Gelda Sadri wants you to try his new drink.
Well, tell Geldis that Miri says she really appreciates it. Next time, then.
My husband Bendel feared visitors would shun Raven Rock. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Gelda Sadri wants you to try his new drink.
Sure, got nothing better to do.
So far, so well received.
Free from danger.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies?
Gelda Sadri wants you to try his new drink.
I should mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen? Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market.
Miserable. Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place.
Gelda Sadri wants you to try his new drink.
At least my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Geldis I appreciate it.
You don't like it on Solstheim?
Don't like it. I hate it. Every day it's the same thing. We open the shop, we hardly sell a thing, we close the shop and go to sleep. What kind of a life is that?
Why not return to Morrowind?
Oh, believe me, I'd be on the first ship off this miserable island if I could. But I'm not sure I could do that to my father. I think it would break his heart. We've already lost my mother. I don't want to leave him alone.
How did your mother die?
We lived in a settlement, perhaps a league from the border of Black Marsh, the homeland of the Argonians. Even though the Argonian invasion ended a long time ago, there are still a few scale-skinned clans that live within our borders. To put it simply, they attacked our settlement and slaughtered almost everyone. It was horrible. Keep yourself safe. Solstheim's still a dangerous place.
You must be using quite a bit of your raw materials repairing their weapons and armor. I'm sorry we can't compensate you.
Not to worry, Adro. I'll recover my losses in due time.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Redoran Guard.
Gilda Sadri wants you to try his new drink.
What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear.
Oh, okay.
Remember, we are...
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Why the fuss over a simple pickaxe?
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Can't you just get the guard to find Cretius?
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
Gilda Sadri wants you to try his new drink.
Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink. Thanks for saving me the trip.
I noticed the shadow mark by your door.
Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart?
He's well.
Good to hear. Tam Layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
Nothing at all?
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle.
The Thieves Guild has a problem out here?
Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
What did you do?
A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us.
He stole something from you, right?
That he did. Right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
Where's Esmond Tyne now?
Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the Reeklings at Castle Karstag. I told him he was crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers, but he wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there.
Can't get blood from a stone.
I'll get that formula back for you.
You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
What's an ancient Nordic pickaxe?
It's the only tool tough enough to crack Stalrim, is what it is. Not many of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art. The one Cretius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I, traded them some goods for it.
Is Stalrim a type of ore?
Calling Stalrim an ore is like calling my forge a campfire.
Yeah.
Some folks say it's enchanted ice, but I think there's more to it than that.
I assume it's rare.
I don't think I've come across more than a chunk or two in my lifetime, and smithing's my trade. If you're looking to learn more, you should head over to the Skull village. Someone there's bound to know more about it than I do.
What have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Cretius, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed.
Oh.
My apologies for Cretius's ravings.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
What were you arguing with Cretius about?
That foolish old man thinks he's 30 years younger than he is. He's going to get himself killed traipsing around the mine.
Why is he exploring the mine?
He's convinced himself that there's some sort of conspiracy involving the East Empire Company and the mine's closure. We came across some old letters that belonged to his great-grandfather in our house, and he believes every word written in them.
What did the letters say?
Cretius's great-grandfather worked for the East Empire Company. The letters mention some sort of discovery he was sent to investigate. There's really nothing remarkable in the letters. I don't know what he's so excited about.
Who is Cretius's great-grandfather?
Gratian Corellius. He was an explorer for the East Empire Company. They'd send him all over Tamriel when they had difficulties in a mining operation. Poor man. Can you imagine doing all that dangerous work just to end up dying at your own doorstep?
What happened to him?
There was a horrible accident, and he was killed when one of the tunnels collapsed. They were never even able to go down there and recover the body. The East Empire Company sealed that section off to prevent any more tragedies. Cretius is convinced it's a story cooked up by the company to cover up something else, but I don't know.
You don't agree with Cretius?
My beloved is almost 80 years old, and I think the shock of finding one of his ancestors' things has left his mind a bit confused. I love him dearly, and I support everything he does. But I can't let him chase this silly idea, or he may end up joining Gratian in a rocky grave.
How did you meet Cretius?
To understand how we met one another, you have to appreciate what he's going through. Cretius is a third-generation miner. All his life, he's lived and breathed nothing else. By the time Cretius came of age, the ebony mine in Raven Rock was shut down. He took that quite hard.
Why didn't he move somewhere else to find work?
Our home has been in his family for over 200 years. Leaving would have been like abandoning precious memories. Instead, he stayed on Solstheim and spent most of his life prospecting for a new ebony source. Sadly, it never surfaced. A decade ago, this drove him into a deep depression. He shut himself inside his home and refused to come out.
This is where you met?
It was. After refusing to allow anyone to bring him food, Counselor Morvain ordered his door to be knocked down before Cretius starved to death. I was a temple priest at the time, and they had me use my healing arts to restore strength to his ailing body. I stayed for a while and cared for him, then I suppose we fell in love.
You're a priest at the temple?
Far from it. In fact, I'm no longer welcome there.
Why?
In all honesty, it came down to a disagreement between what I believe and what Elder Othraloth believes. I'd prefer not to get into the details, but let's just say our opinions about the current status of the tribunal vary widely. Be careful out there.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy doing what?
Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are.
Perhaps I could help.
Maybe. Been difficult trusting people lately. They think I'm crazy. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map.
What sort of a secret would be hidden here?
A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine.
East Empire Company?
You never heard of them? They're the largest trading company in Tamriel, originally chartered by the Emperor of Cyrodiil himself.
Who was your great-grandfather?
Gratian Corellius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel, and he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago.
How did he die?
The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, but I know better.
What's your proof?
My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key.
What did the letter say?
It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value. as they lock that section of the mine off from everyone else.
The keys to the locked section?
It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance.
I admit, this does sound suspicious.
Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for.
So you do need my help?
I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us.
Any idea of where to start?
Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost.
Gilda Sadri wants you to try this new drink.
He's begging for patrons again, eh? Well, I suppose I could have just a bit.
Glover wants his ancient Nordic pickaxe back.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place.
It doesn't belong to you.
Oh, very well. Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot. Be careful down there. The mine can be treacherous.
I bet. Whoa. Received a letter from the East Empire Company today. They say that some of the miners broke through the wall in Shaft 3 of Raven Rock Mine and found some ruins. Hope this is another waste of time like that fiasco they sent me into Cyrodiil. I'll gather my assistant Milius and sail back to Raven Rock at first light. It'll be nice to see the old house in Solstheim again. Finally arrived in Raven Rock and was surprised at the number of Dark Elf refugees living in town. They aren't really from mining stock, but I think they'll make fine workers one day. Milius and I spent a good part of the day clearing the ash off the roof of my house. The damn volcano is still erupting almost day and night. If it wasn't for the ash covering everything, it would almost look beautiful. Milius and I are headed into Raven Rock Mine to have a look at whatever it is the miners uncovered. I think I'll stop by the old swing and scoop and pick up a few supplies before we head down. Couldn't hurt to be prepared. Looks like the miners broke through the wall of an old Nordic barrow. I've seen this sort of thing in Skyrim before. Damn Nords have barrows dotting the landscape, and almost none of them are ever marked on any maps. Looks like this barrow belonged to something called the Bloodskull Clan. I'm going to take some rubbings of the inscriptions on the tombs and see if I can't learn some more information from my history books. It's been a few days, and I can't find even a single mention of this clan anywhere. Milius and I decided to proceed ahead. We've come to a drop-down point, but I can see a massive chamber below. It took the better part of a day to lower everything down and climb down to almost sheer drop. It's been an astonishing day of discovery. After exploring the large chamber beyond the drop-off, I was startled to find the strangest weapon I've ever laid eyes upon sitting on a pedestal of sorts. The blade appears to be flawless and is emitting a faint chilling glow. Bits of parchment I found about the chamber seems to call this the Bloodskull blade. Not certain if I should remove it yet. I think I'll sleep on it. I've decided against my own better judgment to remove the Bloodskull blade from its pedestal. Milius seems completely against it, but we need to bring this wondrous artifact with us when we find a way out of the barrow. I should have listened to Milius. The moment the blade was lifted, we were set upon by Draugr. Milius fought bravely, but he fell. I was able to destroy the remaining ones, but I was badly wounded. I can barely stand. My only chance would be finding a way out of this place, but I fear that I'm trapped. Exploring has been slow. I can only move for maybe a few minutes at a time before I have to rest. My supplies are running low, and I'm feeling weaker by the hour. The only progress I've made is finding a strange door with markings on it that I've never seen. It appears to be something to them I'm missing, as they've confounded my attempts at getting through. I'll have to study this further in order to make any progress. Barely can keep awake. I'm fairly certain that the key to the door involves the use of the Bloodskull blade. When swinging the weapon, I've noticed a ribbon of mystical energy emanating from it. I think by swinging the sword in different directions, it's possible to manipulate this ribbon and solve whatever puzzle this door represents. I hope to get well enough to put this to the test soon. Each swing is a huge effort. Last entry. I've lost track of time and my strength is fading. I can't even stand anymore. My wounds refuse to heal. I'm afraid this tomb will become my resting place. If anyone finds this journal, please send these notes to my superiors at the East Empire Company and tell my wife that I love her. May RK guide me to my final rest. Huh.
By Ismir, that's impressive.
It is. Alright, you're gonna have to back up. I need you to back up. Oops. Whoops. Sorry, husband. Huh.
We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take?
Would you like to use this blade? Releases energy blast with power attacks that deals 30 damage. Will you use it? Quest items can... Oh, you can't.
Let's go.
Well, that's good to know. Well, I guess I'll be using it for a while then. Oh, great. Ow! Honey? Ow. Just keep running, just keep running. There's gotta be a red herring at the end of this tunnel. Get this way. Ah!
Suddenly, I feel much better.
Man, this is rough. Ow. I may not want to stand there, honey. Ooh. Don't just walk through that, you dippy. Dippy dippy hubby. Dippy hubby. Dippy hubby.
Suddenly,
Oh. My dippy dippy hubby. Come here. Dippy hubby. Ow! Ugh. Dip hubby. Ow. Ooh.
much better.
Okay. Not sure how I feel about this. I have to say though, I do like this blade.
Got the feeling there's trouble ahead.
Yeah, me too. You hear that though?
Lord? Los!
Whoa, whoa, holy.
Suddenly I feel much better.
Woo! Jeez. Zerrus. Something killed blood. All I know is this guy had one hell of a shock spell. I've never seen anything like it. I see you prefer not to swim either. Strength. Dragon aspect. I need to find a way out of here. What the? What's this? You here? Good. What's this black book?
What in the...
Help! Where am I?
I know you, champion. The Ogma in fame was only the beginning. This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Sate your thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library. If you tire of the search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. For a time, the lure of Apocrypha will call you back. It is your fate.
Fate? The winds of change. Learn the Black Book's hidden knowledge. Oh no. Well... what the fuck? With it? Maybe don't whip me. For a dude who just welcomed me in here, you're kind of... I know who the real one is. It's you. Okay, you didn't have anything on you. No, you did. Death Brand. You got books on you. Interesting. What the fuck?
Lord? No!
Woo! Ow. Alright, he doesn't want to come out, huh? Did I favorite that Blessgall blade? Hell yeah, I did. Alright. Nope, 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 nope. Woo! Fancy. Words and philosophy, and I just kicked my cat in the ass. Scroll of frenzy. Scroll of fear. So this place really is just like a place of knowledge. What is this? Ugh. The winds of change. Huh? Scholar's insight, companion's insight, lover's insight. What does this do? Companion's insight. Your attack, shouts, and destruction spells do no damage to your followers. Hell yeah. What does this do though? Reading skill books gives you an extra skill point. I do not need that. Lover's Insight do 10% more damage and get 10% better prices from people of the opposite sex. I have to develop things. So the Companion's Insight was actually really, really good. I've gotten what I need from here. I guess now to leave, I just read that book again? Is it still called Black Book? Yeah. Ugh.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okie dokie.
That seems inadvisable. Oh well.
And when the world shall listen.
What the hell? I just slept and I got...
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject.
If you need a dragon, I could call Odabing.
That's that, then.
It was weird. Yeah, Mirak, and when the world shall listen, get off my face.
Oh, hello. You looking for a handout or something?
No.
Next time, then.
Disgusting. I'd rather eat cheese that's been sitting in the sun for a week.
Look, I know why you're here. I'll
Find my pickaxe yet?
I have your ancient Nordic pickaxe.
So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
After all that, why?
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
Mallory, you need to talk some sense into your husband.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
As it is, we can barely make ends meet.
That isn't my problem.
Okay, I need to go and touch that stone again, because there is no way I'm walking around with, and then when the world shall listen, on my face this whole freaking time. Mirak, I'm gonna find you. Poke!
That world will cease.
That seems
to be.
inadvisable. Oh well. Can you hear me? Do you have any free will left? Or are you completely
That
under
you
this
have
outside influence like the others?
Boop! Yeah, I've got free will. What about it?
That we might remember.
I wonder if I can upgrade that Blood Skull blade.
Stand aside, Outlander.
Fun.
Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
Silver, huh? Do you have any silver?
Either you're here to get showered in sparks, or you're looking for something to buy. Out with it.
I like that.
Take a look.
You do have silver on you. Thank you very, very much.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Alright, and now I can upgrade...
Steel, dwarven, ebony. If it's broken, I can mend it.
Oh, I need to have the magic smithing perk. Great. Good to know.
As the wife to the second counselor of Raven Rock, it would be my pleasure to help you any way that I can. You look able to venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost.
Have a drink.
No,
Oh, how kind. Thank Gelders for me, won't you?
You mentioned that you lost something?
A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived.
Was it aboard a ship?
Yes, the Strident Squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine?
How do you know?
One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers.
I'll see if I can find the book for you.
Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio.
I mean, I might as well. I'm kind of here, so...
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? You're back. Please, tell me what you found.
You were right all along.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do. Mark my words, Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
You think you have it bad? Try walking the bulwark at night.
You think you have it bad? Try being the Dragonborn. Jeez. Oh, that doesn't look like it's good.
Suddenly, I feel much better.
You must have run off.
Thanks.
I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish
What?
I could have said the same for my man here.
What were those things?
Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
How did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
I'd be glad to lend you a hand.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind. And I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
Very well. Where do I begin?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
What are these ash spawn?
No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago. But I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back.
How often do they attack?
We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses.
You suspect there's a motivation to their attacks.
Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is.
Why do you think the attacks are from the Aetius farm?
I don't. All I know is that the ash spawn are coming from this direction, so this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family.
How long has the farm been abandoned?
Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine, but I don't really have a problem with that. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, they might think about paying us a visit. I say let them try. My men are ready for them. Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
Well, I certainly just found something unusual. What the hell was that? I could swear it just said declaration of war. Raven Rock Stronghold. My calls for the unconditional surrender of your forces and an immediate cessation of all hostilities has been ignored numerous times. I therefore have no choice but to assume your prayer for Son Solstheim is hostile and to treat Raven Rock Stronghold as an enemy of the Empire. I warn you, any attempt to breach Fort Frostmoth will be met with an equal level of aggression. I will do everything in my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of Tamriel. There will be no further communications between us. General Fox Carius, Garrison Commander, Fort Frostmoth. What the fuck?
Have you found something?
Yeah, I just found this note on one of the ash spawn.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Fox Carius, but that's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
What do you want me to do?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. Be careful. This General Curious sounds out of his mind.
He does. Well, there's that ship. What the? I'm not sure which was grosser. No. The fact this thing even attacked me to begin with. Or its sound it made. Hello.
Should have known she wouldn't wait for me. I'll gut that filthy farmer when I see him.
Oh.
Over here! That's all you've got? Die, Alexander! Lucky! Enough of this! That's it. That's all you've got. Mercy!
Suddenly, I feel much better.
Bleed!
Whew. This looks funky. Heartstone deposit. Oh, what it is. But I want it. Yeah. These guys seem to have a lot of circlets on them. Ah, that folio is probably on a lower deck. Confessions of a Dunmer Skooma Eater? Uh-huh. Amulet of Talos. These must have been like prisoners. And this must be the folio in here. It's the lusty Argonian maid, huh? Yeah, it's literally the lusty Argonian maid, both of them. Kolbjorn Barrow.
Look
just
at
you?
these stones. The ancestors knew how to build, no doubt.
Rallus Sidaris, Volume 19. Moving on to Solstheim next, chasing after vague rumors of this Kolbjorn Barrow. My patron seems confident we can find the relics of Azadal out here. I'm a bit skeptical, but so long as he pays well, I'll dig wherever the old coot likes. Initial prospects look poor, to say the least. I was sure I had my map wrong at first, until it came clear that the place had just been lost to the ash. I'll dig out as much as I can, maybe see if I can recruit some of the local residents to help me out. I haven't seen anyone since I got out of Raven Rock, but I keep hearing conversation and whispers around me, so I just need to track them down. Buddy?
There's something you need.
What's the matter with you?
With me? What's the matter with you? Sorry, I've just had a lot of hawk-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts. It probably can't hurt to tell you. You look mostly honest. The name's Rallus. Rallus Sidaris, out of Moorhold. I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland. Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities. The relics of Azadal. But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you.
What happened?
You come out of the northern ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things on this blasted island. Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find the barrow. Who knows how much to reach the door. Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig.
Why not hire some of the miners out of Raven Rock?
You think I've got that kind of money? No, I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 septims on this. Takes money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of it at the other end, but I can't get there without a little kick to start it off.
I've got some money. Are you looking for a partner?
What? Are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details of our little arrangement later. But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin. Do you have the gold?
Of course.
It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on. I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers. Once we've got something worth looking at, I'll send word to you. Pleasure doing business with you, partner. I'll see you soon.
Poor woman. Look at all these dragon skeletons.
By night we reclaim.
What by day was stolen.
Far from ourselves.
He grows ever near to us.
Oslav, please!
Our
You
eyes
must listen
once
to
were
me!
blinded.
Isra! Can you hear me? You must leave this place! You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
Who are you?
I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people, or avenge them.
Save them from what?
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstein. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father Storn, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstein, but that is impossible.
This Mirak tried to have me killed.
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
What do you know about Mirak?
His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order.
They have forgotten.
I knew it.
You won't win.
Gone now, I suppose.
By night, we reclaim.
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
You're here by yourself?
There are few of us left unaffected by this curse. My father Storn, the shaman, protects them in the village. I fashioned an amulet to guard me against whatever has taken hold of the skull, but it is the only one of its kind. If I cannot find a way to save them, there is no hope for our people.
Tell me of your people, the skull.
We have lived on Solstheim for many generations. Our people are tied to the land itself. We try to serve the All-Maker, to live in balance with nature, instead of exploiting it, as others would. We must find out what is at work here. Are you ready to help me now? We should not delay. We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take?
Again, I don't need to take anything. But can you use this? You can.
Lead on then.
Ew.
Take your time. I shall follow you when you are ready.
Ow.
Find them!
By the All-Maker!
Watch it there,
Victorious again. We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Mirak was trying to take power here, and protect himself in the process.
Woo!
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who are the poor souls? trapped in these cages?
Good question.
What tortures did they suffer at Mirak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons? Or for his own purposes?
Huh? Service to the dragons. He was a dragon
Look up
priest.
there. I think I see something.
What, up there? I tried getting up
The
there.
stairs are knocked out. I have no doubt you can find a way up. You never know. You may find something of value up there.
Well, I just
shall
found a
look
potion of
around.
healing.
We can proceed when you are ready.
Oh, well,
Impressive. Was it worth the effort?
that's a good question. The answer is no. It was not. What? What? I thought it said my destruction spells can't hurt my allies.
Watch it there, sister.
I didn't do that. I really did not do that one. You cannot blame me for that one.
Son, I feel much better.
Whoa.
I thank you for your protection, Alma.
Oof. Now I know what Cicero feels when he does that. That was quite beautiful. Yeah, chain lightning, apparently, yeah, even though it leaps to a new target, it should not hurt my ally, but it does. That's so freaking weird. It's whatever, I guess. I am going against mages, so I should probably have lightning bolt with me. Since chain lightning is obviously a bad freaking move. I'm sorry, is someone touching my butt? Oh, hi.
Got the feeling there's trouble ahead.
Yeah, I see it.
What's that? Victorious again.
Not for long. There's gonna be more. Bingo.
Who's there?
Whew. I don't trust you.
By the Allmaker! And so it ends.
There's a trap right there. Walk around it. Oh.
Allmaker, protect me! I thank you for your protection, Allmaker. I knew I heard something.
Oh. Well, that hurt. Yeah, maybe don't run face first into... You just keep standing there. I'll just keep doing that. I don't like how I lilt off to the side randomly.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to run into you. I didn't even know you were coming up the steps. Well, I mean, I did know you were coming up the steps. I just didn't know you were going to come up the steps so fast.
I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Ooh. Ow.
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt it. You have a much better chance than I to make it through these traps. I have no doubt that lever turns these blades. I shall wait here for now.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I really don't want to go down that either, but...
Hold! Now cast!
Ow.
Thank you. Mirak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems.
No kidding.
Let us hope that is the last of these traps.
Yeah, I doubt that. Hello. What the?
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
That's weird. That Draugr was already dead.
Who's there?
Ow! That is my asshole that you're shooting.
Suddenly, I feel much better.
You can't run from me. Nice foot.
Victorious again.
Lots of ebony arrows just went flying by my head. These guys are wearing a mixture of light armor, heavy armor. It's weird.
I do not know what it is Mirak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters. But his path seems to have been a cruel one.
I gave that away.
I wonder if we will find some answers to what happened so long. Who's there? I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
More skellies.
What? Where did you come from? I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Oh, great.
I'm going to put you down!
I thank you for your protection, Armaker.
So only you got bonked by that? Vilkas didn't, huh? Smart man.
Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
I mean, sure.
I suspected there would be something down here. Do you know those spells already?
Yeah. I do.
Protection, Allmaker.
Ooh. Oh boy.
I thank you for your protection, Allmaker. How much deeper can this be? I had been told that Mirak's power was great,
Got the
but to
feeling
have
there's
built
trouble
so
ahead.
large a temple. It cannot be much farther now. I feel it in my bones.
And Vilkas says he feels that there's something ahead. What the...
I had heard Mirak had turned against the dragon cult, but to display the remains in such a manner as this...
It's insulting.
Something feels wrong. Brace yourself!
That's all you've got. No, not like this.
There was no other way it could end.
Gatekeeper. Give me that. That was rough. Not as bad as it could have been. It's like a cafeteria.
Dead end? Impossible. There must be something more. Look around. I will let you know if I find anything in the dining area.
Alright.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly.
Can't really call them secret passages if there's levers that open them anyways. I've seen these things before.
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Mirak. Nothing but ruined books.
Oh, and a bowl. I just took a bowl. I don't need that bowl. Bonk.
I did not recognize this statuary. We passed by a few of them earlier, but they are becoming more frequent as we get further in.
Oh yeah, I've already seen these things.
I do not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment.
Yeah, about that. My husband
It
saw a
looks like
bunch
there
of...
is only one way to proceed. I leave the honor of pulling that handle to you. I do not want to put my hand anywhere near the mouth of that statue.
My husband already saw my freaking neck get wrapped around with tentacles that came from a book, so... nothing new here. I'll leave the honor of you pulling that lever to you. Uh-huh. No, you just straight up say, I don't want to touch it because the statues creep me out. That would have been nice.
It is eerily quiet. I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Be on my guard, huh? Well, Vilkas has been giving me a lot of heads up when something is... Oh, I'm heading down. I thought I was heading up. Whoa. Huh? That wasn't my bad.
Someone there.
Woo! Zappy zappies. Oops.
I thank you for your protection. What's that?
I'll tell you what that is. That is bunk. Nope. 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 Leave me alone. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Jeez. Where the hell is my husband? Stuck on the stairs? Come on.
Let's get going. We've made a bit of gold. Here, love. This is your share.
I don't know where you've been selling your shit, but...
Let's go.
Whatever works, I guess. got a mobile shop with me.
There are dark magics at work here. Ready yourself. This book, it seems wrong somehow. Here, yet not. It may be what we seek.
Do you want to touch it?
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
Frankly, I've already touched one of these, and the last time it was not very pleasant. I took tentacles around my neck. Alright.
We must find out what is at work.
You do that on...
The time comes soon when... What?
Hi!
Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... So you have slain Alduin. Well done. I could have slain him myself back when I walked the earth. But I chose a different path. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. She can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
What?
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
I'm not really sure. I saw Mirak on a dragon.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him?
Somehow, reading this book took me to where he was.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Thorn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
I'm just as disturbed as you. Don't look at me like that. What?
You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon. The village is just ahead. Storn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign.
Really? Lady?
Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. She has confirmed that Mirak is the one behind the suffering of our people.
I fear that it is so.
But how is that possible? After all this time.
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storn what has happened.
So you have seen things, yes? My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
I've seen Mirak.
Really? How?
I read a book in Mirak's temple and went somewhere. Mirak was there.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Mirak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn?
I am indeed Dragonborn.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn.
What does it mean if we're both Dragonborn?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Sering's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control.
What do you know about Mirak?
Much of what was known has been lost to the ages. He was Dragonborn, and yet he served the dragons. A priest in their order, highly esteemed and very powerful. Then he turned against them, becoming something they feared. He was defeated long ago, but it seems he was never really destroyed.
What do you mean, free your people from control?
Some dark influence wields power over them, forces them to forget themselves and act against their nature. At first, it was only during the night, but now every moment is spent building some strange shrine around the Windstone. I believe if the shrine can be destroyed, the Skull will be free once more.
Why do I need to learn a word of power?
Mirak is behind what is happening to our village. And so the knowledge he has gained as Dragonborn is at the heart of it. You are Dragonborn as well. You too can wield this power, perhaps to a better end. May darkness never touch you.
Who's